Good afternoon and happy new month. Today is on the 3rd of August. It's been a minute since I last shot anything on this platform. It's close to a month, I believe. And honestly speaking, a lot has happened in that 1 month. And I wanted to give you guys like a mini life update of where I've been and what has been happening because a lot has happened. Anyway, so this being a new month, I'd say it has started off on a good note. I'll tell you why in a few. Anyway, in case you're new to my channel, my name is Aquila, and you can make a point of subscribing if you haven't. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in. So on to the life update. So first of all, I think I even wrote them down, but I'm not quite sure. But anyway, I think I'll remember them off head because a lot happened. So first things first, I'm giving updates for the entire July and from some bits of June. Like the last week of June was hectic and it translated to the next month, which was July, and that is why I've not been filming for that long. Anyway, so first things first, on the 27th of June, I was coming from town and then I got into a minor accident on my way back home, which made me unable to walk for a couple of days, close to a week, I think. So that way, I was just nursing like the wound. It was just too much. I mean, it was something that happened and it took me back because the moment you fall sick is the moment you actually know the value of being healthy. Anyway, so I got into a minor accident and 2 days later, it was on my birthday, which was on 30th of June on Friday. So Wednesday, I think was 28th, not 27th. I think on the 28th of June is when I got into that minor accident. So on the 30th of June, it was my birthday. So obviously I could not do anything because I was injured. On Saturday, the same week, so I didn't do anything for my birthday. That's what I'm trying to say. On Saturday of that same week, Miles, for those who don't know Miles is my son. Miles literally just threw the phone which I had, the one I was using. He threw it, ikagonga chini, and the screen it split katikati. So I literally could not do anything about it because I didn't have money to get the phone fixed at that time. So I had to stay without a phone for so long, 5 days, I think. I think close to 5 days. So I had to stay without a phone for that long before we got a solution. So the solution was my dad he offered himself to give me his smartphone. He was using an itel something. It was a smartphone, but it was not doing the most. So even in terms of my business, I could not do much. So I had to just take a chill pill for a whole month without me doing anything. So I remember we met in town on that day when he gave me his phone, and he was leaving for some work he was going to do at some location, I think in Roiro. So we met very late in the night. Not too late. It was around 7 p.m. We met and then he gave me his phone, and he was using a Katululu Kabambe because he more or less uses his phones for communication and maybe M-Pesa transactions, and that's it. So he didn't really need this other one as much. Anyway, so he gave me the phone. And since I was already running a thrift shop, if you're new again, I do own a thrift shop. So I was running a thrift shop. I still am. Nile, at the time I could not do much with that phone. So attack with screenshot was a problem. Even taking photos was a problem. So I had to not do anything for a very long time. So that means my business was dormant for the longest. Yeah, so other than me being hurt, my phone getting spoiled, and my business being just dormant, there was nothing else I was doing. So now come to July, when now things became even thicker, because now I remember the first 2 weeks of July was so hard. By the way, the first 2 weeks of July was so hard. Wewe usirishi hiyo simu chini, nitakugonga. Nipatie hiyo simu. The first 2 weeks of July was so hard because I remember I fell critically ill. I was having fevers on and off. Asante. And I think it's because of the cold weather that was there for the first few weeks of July. So I was having constant fevers on and off. I was more or less in bed for the 2 weeks. Not literally in bed. I could not do much. That's what I'm trying to say. I could not do much in terms of moving around, handling orders. Actually, hata ni order gani because my business was not active at the moment. Yeah. So I was critically ill for those 2 weeks, and then the third and the fourth week, no, Miles got sick. So it kama tulikuwa tuna interchange. I remember also for the first 2 weeks, like everyone in the house was sick. Everyone in the house was literally sick. Like ilikuwa tu, it was bad. It was bad. So when Miles fell ill, which was now the last 2 weeks of July, I remember it was really hard for me because I remember the last time I saw him that sick was in 2021 when we were admitted in hospital for 2 weeks because he was unable to, like in 2021, the issue was he had severe pneumonia. So at the time, we were handling a very major case. Now this time is the second time I saw him critically ill. For a moment, I felt like I was losing him because it was terrible. So you were at Kenyatta Hospital. He got treated. Apparently, he had severe tonsils, and his chest was somewhat blocked. No, not blocked, congested. His chest was congested for a while. Anyway, so at least he got the help he needed because he lost a lot of weight since he was not feeding on anything for those weeks. He was just drinking water, and then we had been administered some ORS medication because he was also diarrheaing. It was a lot for one person. Like in 1 month, a lot has happened. So let me first of all show you the other phone that I was using, because currently God sent me an angel who apparently blessed me with a new phone, which I'm currently using. Because it came to a point when I didn't know like what other choices left for me to do. Like I didn't have any other options since my business is not running, so I'm not having any income streaming in, obviously. So that means I can't do much that requires money. Anyway, let me show you the phone that I was using before, and then I'll show you the other phone that I'm using now. God, thank you for the angel you sent to me. So this is the phone I was using. It's a Samsung. It was a Samsung A10, Samsung Galaxy A10. So you see the damage, like alivunja screen yote. And then so partly the screen is working, partly like part of it is black, the upper part is black, and then the lower part is the one that is working, though partially, not like entirely. It is vigorously dancing, like but it doesn't have much damage. So to fix the screen, I went and inquired, and I was told it will cost me 3,000, which I think is affordable. Nearly too, I didn't have the money at the time, so at the time it was not affordable. Right now, I'm not yet back on my feet financially, but I'm working towards that. So the other thing I wanted to show you was the new phone. I'll only show you the packaging because, of course, I'm using the new phone to vlog. Yeah, so I'll show you how the packaging looks. Yeah, so let me just show you the packaging. So this is a new phone that I got. Okay, not me personally, but like this to me is a gift. It's a gift. So it's the Vivo. Okay, it seems inverted because I'm using the front camera, of course. V27e. Like I love the phone. I'll give you a review of how it is, but so far I love it. So yeah, that's more or less what has been happening, and that's why I've not been able to film. The time when I was using my dad's phone, I really shot a couple of videos, but the quality was trash. And I was really contemplating between just editing and just posting as it is, or waiting until I fix the other phone, which I didn't know when, and then maybe I can shoot like a live update and what have you. But God sent an angel on time, so now here we are. Yeah, so that's more or less what has been happening. Yesterday, is there anything much that has been happening? But I got this phone yesterday. Yeah, so I decided to film a live update today. It is timely because it's still the beginning of a new month, and I thought it's best for me to just film. So I want to show you, like yesterday, I remember my mom brought me some few items for Miles, because apparently when he was sick, he used in fact, he has used all his clothes, which I have not washed yet because I was still waiting for him to stabilize. He was still in his recovery mode, so I could not put him down for too long. Like he was normally, when he's sick, he wants us to cuddle more or less every now and then. Wacha kunisumbua bro. Anyway, so let me show you what my mom got him yesterday. He got him a few items because he's running out of clothes right now, and his dirty clothes are not, I've not done his dirty laundry. But anyway, that's a story for another day. So let me show you what we got. So here are the few items. There are not many that she got for him. So let me show you what she got. It's more or less just sweaters and tops. That's it, because hizo ndo hana for now. Vitu za kuvaa ndani ndo hana for now. But anyway, so let me show you what she got. So here's the first. The nini is a bit too bright. I don't know if you can adjust the brightness. Anyway, so here's the first cut top, and then here's the other one. They're not even washed yet because I'm supposed to wash them with the rest of the dirty laundry. And then here's the other one. This is like more of a sweater, a sweatshirt or something. And then we have this other one. She got them from a friend of hers who actually sells baby clothes. And I'm thinking of venturing into selling baby clothes also. It's a thing. I had actually started selling them late last year. But along the way, I lost track because I lacked capital to stock up for more. But anyway, we'll get back on track. I'm working on that. This is the other one. It's more of a jersey material, kitu kama hiyo. And then we have this one. And then on to the last, okay, not the last one, the last of the last. We have this hoodie. And there's a black one. Kuja nikuonyeshane kwa kamera. There's this one. Sema hi. Hi. So there's that black one enye he's wearing. So for this one, he has just had quiver because he has run out of clothes and the weather is cold, so I can't let him stay like that without having something warm. The inner ones ni zile za kawaida. The jumper is the only one that is not washed, but amevaa on top of the other ones. Anyway, so I'm back on YouTube. I had missed you guys so much. Is there anything else I've left out? I don't think so. Anything really? No, I don't think. But if anything, I'll probably update you in the next video. So this is another short one because this was just more or less a life update. Nothing extraordinary, nothing out of the ordinary. Anyway, so I'll see you guys in the next video, and I really hope I'm really going to try and be consistent on this platform. And yeah, so if you haven't subscribed, make a point of doing so. And if you are subscribed and have watched up until this point, thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Close your eyes.